Hello friends and welcome to my channel D3 Simplified. So some of you who have already worked on D3 or encountered them might have found it complex, but it is not that case and you will see that as we go through this video. For those who have not yet got a chance to work on D3, this is a very simple option for them. We will cover D3 in two parts. In the first video, we will go through the basics of SVG and learn how to create basic shapes and elements using D3, which is useful for creating a chart, and how to bind data to them. In the second part, we will see a few examples from the different types of charts that can be created with the help of D3. For example, a bar chart and line chart. So, before we start with our first part, let me tell you what D3 is and where it is useful. So, D3 stands for Data Driven Documents. It is majorly used for creating reports or analytics. For example, let's say we want to see the number of COVID cases in a particular day. Uh, so the chart, we can use a bar chart for that, and the chart will be somewhat like this. Let's say we are targeting the number of cases in each day or in a particular specific month. So starting with 2nd of March to 21st of March, they have put this data, like on this particular day the count was 7, then on 3rd it was like this 3, on 4th it was 23, and so on and so forth. So this bar chart helps in creating an report for that. Moving on, so let's start. Beginning with first is adding a DOM element. So normally you might be knowing HTML. So this is an HTML code here with some JavaScript, and we'll see how D3 is helping us in creating the view. So here they have put its D3. So D3 is a JavaScript library. So the min file has been added here, as well as you can see the min file here. In the SRC, they have added this. So it will get all the functions like d3.select, which has been used here. So what they have done is on load of the window, they are selecting a body tag and appending a p tag to it with the help of D3. So here we have not done anything related to chart, but this is just a demo of a function which D3 is giving or providing us. Moving on, that was adding a simple DOM element. Now, if you want to add an SVG element, now what is SVG? It stands for Scalable Vector Graphics. So any graphical element like circle, line, rectangle, square, you can create with the help of a SVG. So here, what they have done, let us take a look at the demo first so you will understand. So this is a circle. It is a field circle. Now how this has been implemented with the help of SVG, like window.onload, t3.select body dot append, and SVG is also a tag, an element. So giving attribute width this much, height this much, and appending a circle element to it with attribute cx, the x coordinate 23 and y coordinate 25, and radius is this, and fill means whatever color you want to fill inside. Now binding data to DOM elements. Now the main purpose of T3 was to represent the data in form of a report. So let's see what this shows here. So here this is the data 1 2 3, which is an array. This current